So for today's trade, I took two losses. The first wasn't the worst loss, but the second, it was pretty bad. So coming into the day on the 4 hour, I was bearish at first. I mean, as you could see, excluding, we were like right here, pre-market. So coming into today, we made a 4 hour bearish SMT with ES sweeping out this high right here. And this swing after hitting this 4 hour gap failed to take out this high. So I was looking to at least sweep this low. That was my draw for the day coming into the day. We go down to the hourly. You can kind of see the same thing. SMT with this high and this high. And here's the initial draw that I was looking for. So if we go to the 30-minute, you'll see we opened up this 30-minute right at 9:30 and came right up into it. And I was looking for something to come into this gap and then take out the low resistance on the way to this low, which did not happen. And so I was kind of married to my bias the whole day. As price traded up, ES was not moving as fast. As you can see from down here, it wasn't moving as fast. You'll see it better on the low time frames, but we were holding this 30-minute gap for a lot longer, and I was looking for a short setup and never ended up getting one. But as it traded up towards this high, this probably should have been the trade I took if I took any trade today, but I didn't like it because it wasn't a high time frame sponsor. Or at least that's what I was thinking. Now, this market open coming down, just pre-market sweeping this low. I believe it was it was sweeping these lows with a SMT right here with the S, which sponsors this 5 minute in this leg. So technically it is valid. Looking for a continuation long off this. I just was married to my bearish bias and didn't see it in the moment. So we actually edged this high right here, which is that 4 hour high. We edged it by a tick and then came back down, mitigated the 5 minute, and then I believe there was a 30-second out of it. No, 15-second. So this should have been the trade I took. And also during this time, we go in targeting this 4 hour gap as the draw, but obviously going for a 1-to-1. And this 4 hour high getting hit would have been my break even. And so, break even here immediately goes to TP. So very easy trade, I guess. That should have been traded of the day, but I was married to shorts. I wasn't looking for that, which is my mistake. So during when this trade, which I should have taken, was happening, we were also, this is right here is 9:45, right where I would have entered roughly is 9:45. And if we look at this 15-minute candle, we just inverse both of these 15-minute gaps. As soon as this is us coming down into the 5 minute and then distributing up through these draws. And we failed to take the draw out. So I should have been very bullish at this point, but I just wasn't. And that was a mistake that cost me. But getting into my actual trades of the day, I was looking for a mech short, which this 1 minute structure isn't horrible. We have the initial manipulation leg that brought us into the key level of this is an hourly gap, but it's also inside of a 4 hour in the same spot. But this is all pretty much in a 4 hour. So we come up, get a stop hunt here, inverse, and I took that targeting This was an unfilled 5 minute, and then I was just going for the 1-to-1, obviously. And I actually got break even. But it would have been a break even trade, but I didn't go break even because I had lost a trade earlier in the week, or I believe it might have been last week, where I went break even, or I'm sorry, I had lost out on making money on a trade because I had a bad break even at a 5 minute. And so that was kind of in my head when I was entering this trade, like, oh, don't be scared of the 5 minute because you're coming out of a 4 hour gap. But when taking a mech and going against the obvious bullish trend, I should have had an immediate break even at the 5 minute. But I didn't do that. So that's right there, breaking my rules, and I need to learn from that and get better at my psych when deciding whether or not to go break even. And then the second trade, I was just looking for the same idea as the first one. Just I had convinced myself that, oh, this draw is great, and it was opening up a 15-minute gap here, and then it actually opened another one up here as well, where that 5 minute was. So I was like, all right, this is perfect. It's got to retrace off this 4 hour gap, right? And it didn't. This is really a forced loss, FOMO trade. So, which caused me to lose 936 on the day across my 5 accounts. So I'm in severe drawdown, but I still have a couple trades in my fundeds as a buffer. I have about 800 in each funded as a buffer before I blow them. And then I have about 1,000 left in my 3 evals. So hopefully I can just take a quality setup and get a nice win, or maybe a couple to end the week off and get myself back out of drawdown. That'd be great. Yeah. So as far as these trades go, these are just bad losses and a better understanding of what was going on the higher time frames and not been married to my bias. And then by doing that, take what price is showing me and not just force my previous ideas after price has already done what it needs to do.